Once again, good morning. So this is the session 2 in the day 5 of faculty empowerment program. In this session, the usage of the revised taxonomy procedure in the higher education to initiate effective learning mechanism for the students, that will be covered. Let us start. So at the end of the session, the expected outcomes are the concepts of the Bloom's taxonomy will be revised, knowledge, skill, attitude level combination. Why it is very important to initiate the effective learning strategy? You are going to understand what is the meaning of the action verb. You can understand measurable and non-measurable action verbs. What is the difference between them? You can understand easily. Bloom's taxonomy is a classification of the levels of different learning themes, like some primary, secondary, tertiary, etc. By understanding the psychology of the students, how to initiate different methods for expanding the learning space, it will be very useful. In the original version from 1956 onwards, the taxonomy, the terms, they are describing like nouns. In the revised taxonomy, the terms used in the process are mentioned like verbs. 3H formula. Attitude in the heart, that may come under affective domain. Hands-on skills, that may come under psychomotor domain. Knowledge in the head, that may come under cognitive domain. Combination of these domains, that is the basis for this Bloom's taxonomy. By telling a action verb, we can initiate some action like swim, jump, whistle, drop, etc. Then automatically the student will think mentally. So the smart features will be including in the learning by using Bloom's taxonomy. That is the significance of the action verbs used in this mechanism. In the original taxonomy, which was proposed in the 1956, the levels are shown in the left hand side of the slide, like knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, evaluation. Now in the revised taxonomy, the order is looking like remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. Now in most of the organizations, the revised taxonomy procedure that is going to follow. Remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. So these are directly linked with the different thinking skills. Right, like critical thoughts, reflective thinking, elucidating, problem solving, justification, production. So exactly these are matching with the required skill set in the industry also. So once again, brief summary. The original method was proposed in the 1956. Later in the 2001, that was converted as the revised taxonomy. That was based on the 6 levels of the learning. 3 domains of learning are important: cognitive, affective, psychomotor. In the revised taxonomy, the levels are shown like remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. So the physical meaning you can understand simply from this slide. Recognizing and recalling the facts by using our mind may come under the first level. Understanding the facts, including after recalling the facts, will come in the second level. Applying those facts, rules, and concepts or ideas to some practical cases, that will come under third level. Breaking down the information into component parts which are meant for the analysis, that will come in the next level. Judging the value of the information, the classification or conclusion, that may come under the evaluation part. Combining the parts to make a new whole, creating something, applying the knowledge to create to some other project, that will come under the highest level of the learning. In the remembering process, retrieving, recognizing, recalling some information by using our brain. By using understanding process, classifying, interpreting, summary, inferring, comparison, explanation, that will come under the second level. The third level, applying, carrying out the basic process for execution of new thing or implementation of the basic process. In the analysis, breaking the material into the subparts and determining the parts related to one another and identifying the overall structure. It may be used for the differentiation or organizing the things and attributing the quality. In the evaluation process, they will do the judgment based on some criteria after checking an analysis. In the creating, they will understand the total functional operation and reorganizing the elements into a new pattern to identify a new structure. So why it is very important in the course design? Why it is very important to consider in the higher education? Because it is a powerful tool. Before you can understand a concept, you must remember it. Before applying the concept, you must first understand it. In order to evaluate a process, you must have analyzed it. To create an accurate conclusion, you must have completed a thorough evaluation. In general, we will believe in all these subcases. So, this is the link for effective understanding with respect to Bloom's taxonomy model. Here I am showing some key verbs. Suppose you are considering the create as the Bloom's level, design, formulate, build, those are all the key verbs you may use. Some simple example is also available in this slide, like by the end of this lesson, the student will be able to design an original homework problem dealing with some principle. So whenever you are supposed to prepare the learning objective with help of the Bloom's taxonomy, you are supposed to these type of the key words. In the case of the evaluation level, choose, support, compare, justify, convince, these are the possible keywords. Whenever you are using the analyze as the level of the learning, classify, categorize, illustrate, criticize, simplify. Whenever you are using the understand process, describe, explain, paraphrase, restate, these are the keywords you may use. Whenever you are using the basic level, the first level in the Bloom's taxonomy, that is a remember, list out, outline, define, match, identify, recognize. These are the basic words that may be used in the questioning, or whenever you are preparing the learning objectives, you will use these keywords. Here onwards, I want to show the technologies or the mechanism where exactly you are supposed to use these Bloom's taxonomy levels of learning. Whenever you want to use the remembering as the level, that is the first level in the Bloom's taxonomy, by using the flashcards, bookmarking, rote learning based on the repetition, like multiple times you will give the work to read or write something. By using these processes, you will initiate this first level of the Bloom's taxonomy. The remembering level may be obtained whenever you are using these type of the techniques in teaching. The next level, understanding. To initiate this particular level in the learning mechanism, we are supposed to use participative learning, cooperative learning, storytelling mechanism. We may encourage the students to search something in the internet. We may encourage them by preparing some notes on their own. You may give some hint. Later on, you will encourage the student. By using this particular mechanism, you may inculcate the process of understanding, applying. You may encourage them to create a process, some high level of the collaborative learning than the previous one you may give. You may tell them to practice the things. You may encourage them to prepare a blog with the novel information. These all will relate to the applying level. Analyzing. Fishbowl technique means you will encourage all the students to summarize or to ask doubts. They will write on a piece of paper. They will all put together all those slips in one bowl. You will pick one by one and you will give the answer for each of those queries at random. You will summarize the topic at last. That particular mechanism is nothing but fishbowl technique. By conducting a debate, by giving an open-ended question, you will initiate analyzing step in the Bloom's taxonomy. Whenever you want to implement the evaluating, you may encourage them to do survey, blogging. These are the possible technologies you may going to implement. The highest level of the Bloom's taxonomy, creating. So generally this will be applicable in the final semester of the academic course. Generally in majority of the streams, the student is supposed to do a project. So they will create a new model. They will prepare a project report. That is the meaning of the written essay. They will form a network with the others. Sometimes the project work may be initiated with help of the group. Group of members will do a project in the UG level. So that particular type of the mechanism that will come under the final level of the Bloom's taxonomy, creating. So these are the possible action verbs under the revised taxonomy. So generally whenever we are supposed to prepare the learning objectives, or whenever we are supposed to test the knowledge of the student in the question paper, generally we are supposed to use these action verbs whenever we are following the Bloom's taxonomy model. So psychomotor domain. Why this revised version of the taxonomy that will also influence psychometric behavior of the person? So generally here 5 different categories are most popular, like imitation, like person will copy the action of others. Generally we will believe imitation is the first step for cultivation. Manipulation, that is the second step. You will reproduce by instruction or from memory. Precision, you will execute the skills independently. Articulation, you will integrate your expertise in any situation. The last level, naturalization, automatically you will exhibit your expertise without any inhibition. That is a habit of exhibiting your expertise in that area. So from these slides easily you can understand precision. So the tractor driver, after some days automatically even without thinking also automatically he will drive the tractor in this way. Articulate, generally the players in any game or sport, their skill exhibition that will come under this category. Naturalization, here by mistake the spelling was wrong. Naturalization, whenever a singer or a actor they are performing something, naturally they will exhibit their talent. So these 5 levels will come under psychomotor domain. So these are the possible action verbs whenever we are observing under the psychomotor domain category. So whenever you are considering the affective domain, receiving, responding, valuing, organizing, characterizing, these are classified like from lower level to higher level of the learning. Being aware of something, that will come under first level. Reacting, that will come to the second level. Attach the value to some idea, that is coming to the third level. Build some value system, that will come into the fourth level. Develop some individual style, acting consistently, that will come to the higher level of the learning. So these are the possible action verbs come under category affective domain. So what are the implications of taxonomy of learning domain? It is a universal effective strategy. It will help the faculty member to make decision about classification of the content. Means whenever you are designing a syllabus for a course, the arrangement of the topics like unit wise, the sequence may be following the Bloom's level. It will help the faculty member to map different types of the tasks you want to allot to the student whenever you are teaching the concept. It will help the teacher to identify the themes of critical thinking or creative thinking exactly. It will give a chance to develop different types of the questions or projects. Then best classroom management strategy will be also developed. Different types of class activities a teacher may create. These are the possible advantages of the Bloom's taxonomy. By using those action verbs, you can mention the specific objectives clearly. You can mention the unit title, which may be matching exactly with the outcome based education model. Setting up the learning objectives in the session plan, they are looking like in the effective manner. You can decide the depth of the topics in the delivery. You can identify some specific research objectives also to encourage the students to do projects on their own. You can identify the training levels to initiate proper learning mechanism to the student community. Knowledge levels, attitude levels, hands-on skill levels you may consider in broad. Whenever the levels are increasing from remember to creating, automatically attitude levels will be satisfied from receiving to characterization. Whenever Bloom's taxonomy is included in the academics, then automatically the hands-on skill levels will be increasing from imitation to naturalization. So this is the link between these three different types of the learning domains. Automatically all will be fulfilled whenever we are designing the mechanism by using Bloom's. So generally we are supposed to use some measurable verbs like identify, draw, construct, etc. We are not supposed to use non-observable or non-measurable verbs whenever we are preparing the learning objectives. Some simple example, state the use of the Wi-Fi, explain the different types of internet connection. That is the best way to use the action verb. So whenever you are using the measurable action verbs, automatically critical thinking power of the student will also increase. Always we need to start from the learning objectives. Whenever action verbs are including level wise action verbs, you are supposed to choose. Identification of the level of the action verbs and the proper sequence should be matching with the specific objective of the course. Then accordingly we are supposed to prepare the syllabus of the higher education course, vocational courses, education training, outcome based model. This is the schematic way of showing involving all the action verbs in the preparing the story of the outcome based model. A sample example, suppose the unit title is about tools. different types of the tools you need to introduce in the unit. You will identify the operation. You are supposed to tell the applications. Then unit title, utilization, utilize hand tools. Then sub elements, select, use, maintain. By using the proper action verbs, the student is supposed to understand the basic theme, and based on the action verb, the faculty will identify whenever they are going to deal with the particular subtopic, what is the type of active learning mechanism they need to introduce to the student. For the effective learning mechanism, some academicians they will suggest KSA method or KSA model. Knowledge, skills, attitude. Self-motivation, positivity, responsibility, that will come under attitude of a person. Whenever a student is brought to the education system, he is supposed to, or he or she is supposed to change their attitude to develop the knowledge. The knowledge acquisition process is completely depending on the cognitive skills and developing the practical skills. Their attitude is supposed to motivated such that their skills should be enhanced, and finally their knowledge levels to be uplifted from the higher education system. What is the most lovable part, likely part from this KSA model? The ability of the student that will be increasing at last. The ability that will give them a chance of getting employment, that is giving a chance of converting them as the entrepreneur, that is giving a chance to convert them as the technopreneur. The knowledge development process you will teach as a complex cognitive activity that will depend on teacher belief and their methodologies. Generally, teacher will believe this particular method is better to share this information to the student. Whenever you are coming to the skill equipping process, in this stage, mastery of the learning will come. Exposure and experience of the faculty that will be reflecting here. You will mention different types of the steps to complete the particular job operation. The last level, the self-awareness that will be developed, the reflection will come based on your teaching. Your experiences will be shared to improve them as the proper personality. Their behavioral sense will be changed after applying the skill whatever they obtained after the particular session. The cognitive learning, they may be classifying into three different categories like knowledge, understanding, and higher mental processes. So what is the link between the Bloom's taxonomy levels of learning to these levels? That is simply showing in this slide. Remembering the basic process that will come into the category knowledge, understanding, application, that will matching with the second level. The higher level is matching with the analysis, synthesis, evaluation, everything. So this KSA model, Bloom's taxonomy model, why all these are important in the education system? unconsciousness, incompetence. There is no proper competency. There is no aware of the identifying the internal competency from which second level may be reached. Conscious incompetence. Incompetency is there. Then student slowly will come. They will identify the competence after understanding the basics, after applying the concepts. Finally, naturalization. Automatically competency will be exhibiting in the regular work. So slowly the student psychological behavior that is going to uplift from down level to up level in this sequence. So the KSA model that is exactly linked with the Bloom's. So once again, whatever may be the points discussed in the Bloom's levels, they are once again representing in this particular slide.
Bloom's taxonomy is a toolbox that teachers or students can use to classify and organize learning objectives. It's most
So the faculty member, in this way they may assume to teach something. The student may be assuming in this way. So whenever their perception is matching, then that is the proper learning environment.
popular version is based on the cognitive domain and assumes that learning should be structured from easy to difficult in the following 6 steps.
Easy to difficult level of learning environment should be created in the classroom, which is linked with the cognitive skills, mind skills.
1. Remember. 2. Understand. 3. Apply. 4. Analyze. 5. Evaluate. 6. Create.
All the 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy, they are shown with the help of the animation here.
On the first level, we learn to remember. There is just rote memorization and recollection of facts without much understanding. For example, if you learn about lemons, we want to remember the name, shape, color, size, and that they are sour. Once we've memorized these essentially meaningless facts, we move to the second level of learning. On level 2, we learn to understand. We begin to decode information, learn the lemon together.
the final level of the Bloom's taxonomy, create. So in that video, at last, the first Bloom's taxonomy proposed year that was shown like the 1946, but that is actually 1956. Simply by using that animation, you can understand the different levels of the Bloom's taxonomy comfortably. So this is the end for this session. From the day 1 to day 5, whatever may be the slides which are used in the presentation, they will be given to all the registered participants via WhatsApp group and via your mail. Within 1 or 2 days, we will issue e-certificates also. After this session, we will give feedback and assessment form to all the participants. You are requested to submit your valuable feedback. This is the time to express our thanks once again to all of you for sparing your valuable time. You have given good support and encouragement to our team to conduct this particular online FEP in a successful manner. In all the sessions, you are participating in an active manner. You are showing your enthusiasm to learn new things. Once again, sincere thanks to all of you from our team members. Thank you, one and all. Thank you for your support. Namaste.